Hello, hello Malaysia. Welcome to Hello on 2. Your morning shout on hot here with us, Annie and Zamil, and we are here with you until 8:30 a.m. Today is a Wednesday, 1st of August.
Yay!
How time has flown, and it's already 1st of August, and soon, in another 20 days or so, we're celebrating Raya. Yay!
There you go. Raya and a whole load of other festivities coming in. Good morning, Malaysia.
So if you're just tuning in, you're watching us, Annie and Zamil, and right now for the second Hot Shot segment, we're talking about this Glowing Youthful Mother Contest 2012, which is coming up really soon. You will get to know the finale because the audition process has been, they've already done with the audition. And then you're going to narrow it down to finalists. But to tell us more about this, we'd like to welcome in the studios Mr. Sudhir Gandhi, who is the Regional Director of Mega Life Sciences and the Program Director of Glowing Youthful Mother Contest 2012. And beside him, she doesn't need any introduction.
I mean, seriously, do we need to introduce Daphne Hiking, GYMC judge, and of course TV personality.
It's a great morning, man. I'm meeting all my old friends here.
Exactly.
How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Good to have you with us.
So matching some more, matching purple.
I know.
That happens to be a glow color, by the way.
Well done.
All right, so let's just get into the topic itself. Let's talk about the Glowing Mother, Youthful Mother program for this one, 2012. Tell us a little bit about what's going on.
Sure. Thanks, Annie and Zamil, for first of all having us on the show.
Our pleasure.
If you recall, last time we talked about the objectives of the show. I mean, basically, this program is to promote preventive health, importance of micronutrients in building essential wellness pillars for healthy heart, healthy liver, healthy skin, healthy joints, which affects thousands and millions of people in Asia and particularly in Malaysia in the age group 30 to 68. And that's why we got the Wellness Society behind us to support in this program. So this whole program is being done to basically bring out the role of women, mothers in the family, in the society, to build that whole wellness process forward. So we had this year about hundreds of applications actually. The response was overwhelming. The prize money has gone up.
I know.
So you know that it's 25. Luckily, she's not participating as a participant. So it is. I think it's not just the prize money, but it's also the whole purpose. What motivates many women we talked about who came in this program. There are hundreds of applications, and we shortlisted about 200 of these mothers who were all glowing and youthful and who came in for the auditions we had on July 14th, just some time back. And then from the auditions process, we shortlisted 95 ladies who have qualified the audition process. And now, starting today, that's August 1st until September 15th, there's a voting process that will go on, which will help us to shortlist 20 mothers who will go on to walk up the grand finale ramp on November 3rd when we have the grand finale.
The top 20.
The top 20. But in between, we have some other programs lined up as well.
So from 20, how will you narrow it down to?
Okay, now, it's like this. The 95 ladies who are qualified from the audition process. Let me explain a little bit more about the audition process also, what went through and how they are here.
Sure.
Now, the audition process, what we had is not just the photo shoot, which normally happens in many beauty pageants. And these are mothers, so they have to play a much larger role. So it was, of course, the photo shoot and the ability to catwalk and their personality assessment and also their understanding and awareness on micronutrients, because that's the core objective behind the program. They have to have an attitude towards internal supplementation, micronutrients. So their understanding was also checked, and then their health check was done, particularly a biological age check, because there are women who are in the age group 30 to 60. The age gap is quite different, so if you could understand that, biologically you have to be also young, so we had to do the biological assessment to see how young these mothers are. So people who qualified on all this criteria, they've been now shortlisted, and congratulations to all the mothers who are watching the program, 95 of them. Your names and profiles are all uploaded on the Glow Forever Facebook as well as on the website, the official website, gymc.com.my.
All right, so we're seeing some of them right now. we'll see the auditions, and that's what's up on the screen.
Yeah, you can see some snippets
while
from the
we run this, I just have a question to Daphne. Now, how difficult was it for you to get these, you know, from hundreds and hundreds of applications? You're coming down to that bunch that we're seeing on screen right now.
Well, first of all, how did you first hear about the contest and, you know, being selected to be one of the judges?
Well, they called me up, asked me if I was interested. And, you know, you always have these sort of competitions out there, and I get invited for it. So it was, you know, only until they explained the objective and everything, that's when I was actually more interested in getting involved. So much so, and when he was explaining the whole lineup, because this was done like months in advance.
We planned it
months
way back, I think, about a
you know,
year
and I think
ago,
behind the objective of it is not just some beauty pageant, you know, which I think Annie would understand, being very strongly supportive
They have knowing
of
looks going on here.
Because I'm you know, it was not just a beauty pageant where they're just showcasing the woman,
the package.
But he wanted to, you know, he and his team wanted to introduce the fact that we have to be healthy and glowing from inside. That's right. You know, and it's something that I believe in. I mean, you can be gorgeous outside, but if inside you're either unhealthy or you've got a sucky attitude, it doesn't work for me. That's not beautiful for me. So that's
well, the audition process, and of course how they have been shortlisted from what 95 and soon going to be 20, right? How do you look in terms of the catwalk and all that? Are they being taught, you know, how to walk first, and in terms of the knowledge and micronutrients and all that?
Sure. You see, the knowledge and awareness will also be built up in the boot camps further. Now, from here, what happens is actually there's a very important event we're going to have on September 2nd, Sunday, at the public Mount Kiara Solaris. And here we would like to invite even members from the public to come in and support. This will be the first time these 95 ladies, glowing youthful moms, will walk up the ramp and do you know, we'll have the first public appearance and do a little bit of catwalk. And on that day, I think we also have, we'll also have the presence of some of our celebrity friends, Daphne and other judges who will be also there to have a first look at the contestants. And we are also doing a health assessment for public on that day, you know. And so that is very important to, you know, I mean, we were hearing about power of collaboration in the program before. So I think these women also need power of collaboration from people around us to come and support them. And what happens now is the voting process. Now, I think you still see some footages from the auditions process. Later, maybe we'll explain about the voting process. But after the voting is done, there'll also be boot camps which will be held in October. That is where they'll go through grooming sessions and some more.
Is Daphne involved?
Sure, she is.
I can imagine her with a whip. Whipping them into shape.
I'll be there just supporting.
She'd give the words of wisdom as well. And the feminist views, I'm sure.
And he's giving it
That's good.
Okay, we're lost. Okay.
No problem, no problem. Let me explain you about the voting process now. If I think we have some snippets on the voting process.
Okay.
Now, it's a dual voting process which will happen simultaneously starting today, August 1st, until September 15th. So, people who want to support these contestants, go on to the Facebook page, Glow Forever, Facebook page, and the 95 contestant profiles are there. You can vote for as many contestants as you want. But the Facebook voting has only 20% weightage, understanding that Facebook may not really bring out the whole voting process very complete. You know, there could be phantom voting also. So we realize that as organizers. But the other voting process will be done through the privileged Glow members who are our loyal customers. We call them as PGM in short form, of privileged Glow members, and they have to be registered, so they are against, you know, an identity. So these are the people who can vote on the website, official website, gymc.com.my. And actually this voting is about rating a contestant on the stars, 1 to 5 stars. So people who want to vote and support certain contestants, you can go on with your password and username assigned to you as PGM members and rate your favorite contestants 1 to 5 stars, whatever you feel like, and you can rate for as many contestants, all the 95 contestants you want. But
no negative stars.
No negative stars. Most of them are actually
you're giving them
all
encouragement
positive.
anyway.
So there are people who may want to become PGM members. It's very easy for them to understand this process. They can become PGM members by buying any of our products from any of the pharmacies around the country. And they can learn more about the PGM process by going on the website www.glowmember.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So but we're encouraging people who have attitude towards micronutrients, who have an understanding, to come in to vote to have a meaningful voting process, you know, to vote for these.
And even if they don't have the knowledge on micronutrients, they still can come and learn. Isn't it? They can come and learn through the website, through the Facebook. Which brings me to you, Daphne. When you talk about being a judge, it's not easy. When you're sitting as a contestant, it's different. But as a judge, you have that responsibility of making sure you're fair and square to all the mothers. I mean, given the fact that these are mothers and who have absolutely no knowledge, probably, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, no knowledge of being a catwalk queen, no knowledge of what a contest is
you
like.
have to be critical but diplomatic at the same time.
Exactly.
So how do you do that?
And you have to understand that we've got ladies or applicants from the ages from 30 to 50, so it's very subjective.
30 to 60.
30 to 60 now. Okay, 30 to 60. Sorry.
But we are not disclosing the age in the profile. So when you look at them, they all look under 20 actually.
They really do.
Yeah. So you know, that has to be put in mind. But again, I don't know. Maybe it's the producer in me, but I've got this knack of picking up some.
And you don't want to dampen the spirits, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. But that, well, it's a competition at the same time. But that's why it's so important that I'm glad, because they're actually going to be feeding us. And that's why we're going to be there during the boot camp.
Right.
We roughly see the people up from, and it's not just during their walking down the catwalk, and you know, because there's only so much you can know of a person from there. You don't judge a book by its cover, right? So that's why it's really important for the judges to also be behind the scenes and everything as much as we can. But if we aren't, you know, Amber and Bond might be too busy. They'll be feeding us information without trying to be biased and stuff like that. So I think that's important.
But as a judge, what would your advice be to them?
Oh, have fun.
Have fun,
Have fun, because you
don't
know.
Stress lah.
Yeah, all of you are winners already. 95 from I don't know how many hundreds you've been shortlisted. Then from 95 we've been down to 20. So just have fun. I think, you know, a lot of people are just so rigid and so you know,
it's just so tense.
Too tense and stuff.
Very
Just have
competitive,
fun.
I suppose.
I know. I mean, it's who wouldn't want to win that money?
Yes.
But at the same time, we still want to just have fun. And I think most of them are doing it for the experience also.
Oh yes, most of them are doing it for the experience, but they also understand the cause behind. I think, and there's also family support. In fact, one of the things we want to do during the boot camps, also get their families and spouses to be there, to understand, cheer them up, of course. And we will probably have some experts from the Wellness Society to give us some tips on you know, healthy living and preventive health. And these are carry-home messages for these women, of course, and through these women you pass it on to your friends and to more people around us.
Do you have repeat contestants coming in? I mean, ones who've tried out the last time and didn't make it, but
as a criteria, we also had, you see, those ladies who had qualified for the finalist group last year were not allowed to participate this year. So we wanted to give others a chance. And I think there are very few who participated last year, but there's much more number this year. And we see ladies and you know, from the age group 30 to 60, from different ethnicities and also from different profession groups. And actually when you look through the profile, there is a whole lot of diverse profession group. Some are lawyers, some are managers, some are bankers, some are, I think there's also there are a couple of teachers out there, so we're glad that we had a very good response.
You have homemakers as well?
Oh yes, a lot of them. That is the biggest job I think that the mothers do.
Why did you decide to increase the prize money?
Okay, basically to get more public attention and more participation, and I think that has also helped. And if there's more money, definitely, I think it motivates a lot of people to look at it more seriously.
Oh yes, 25 grand, my God.
25 grand is only the first prize, and the second prize 10 grand, and the third prize 5. And apart from that, I think there are a lot of other things which are lined up for the gifts and sponsorships, which is huge. So that'll also, you know.
What happens after?
Okay, the process, the objective still goes on. I think that its program is only an alibi for us to, you know, stage as a platform to build this awareness. So after that, life goes on in terms of, you know, bringing in more awareness and understanding on importance of micronutrients. It's so important to build us these 4 essential pillars we've been talking about and focusing on. healthy skin, healthy heart, healthy liver, healthy joints, are very core for people who are in the aging group.
That's right.
And people who have a very hectic and stressful lifestyle. And so life goes on. I think with these 20 ambassadors, we'll be able to spread message to even more people, and we'll have more such programs, maybe at a smaller scale. And that's why we're recruiting our Privileged Glow members, to become part of the whole process. So they will be called for more health and awareness talks along with the Wellness Society of Malaysia. And we expect to get them in to have more wellness and health assessment boot camps. So that's how I think the awareness builds up. Well, and hopefully we have a healthier society around us.
Well, before we conclude, maybe you can touch on what the products of Mega Life Sciences, right? How good it is in terms of building the 4 pillars of wellness. The micronutrients.
It's very important to understand the role of micronutrition. Now, we all get very enamored by macronutrition, the daily diet that we take. But as we age, the lifestyle that we lead into, the micronutrients, the micro is in the minute form, and the nutrients which go into making our cells, inner cellular level energy and makeup is what gets depleted through the aging process or lifestyle. So it's very so many people ignore that. I think so. It's a combination of healthy eating, healthy lifestyle, and health supplements, micronutrients, and which have to be specific to certain needs. A lot of people misuse or get carried away by terminologies like antioxidants. Every antioxidant is not good for everything.
That's
so antioxidants are good for particular function in the body. So these micronutrients which you're talking about, good for heart, skin, liver and joints are specifically, I'm not going to talk more about the product details here, people can look up our website, but they're specifically clinically validated and specifically there to help build us these essential health pillars that we have.
All right. So there you go. Sudhir, thank you so much. Once again, kudos. Thank you. And Daphne, all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ronald. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us this morning. And yes, somebody is out there going to be winning 25 grand and 10 and 5. That's right. Or 10 or 5, but whatever it is, the most important thing is remember that you actually get a fantastic life lesson when you go through this whole process.
Yeah, and like what Daphne has said, just have fun and enjoy the journey, the whole experience. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
That's right. All right, so we are going to go Langkawi with Jimmy Fong right after this. And of course, we're going to come into our next topic. But you know what? Let's travel to Langkawi with Jimmy Fong. Take it away.
Over to you.